In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey everybody! Whoa, that was weird. Okay, we're back. Here is a look out at the Toledo Bend camera, and congratulations to the LSU Tigers, College World Series champions yet again. Amazing stuff, great game, and a great couple of games. I was inside enjoying it in the cooler air. Folks that were up there, the enterprising ones that went up to Omaha, they saw how hot it can get this time of year up that way. 100 degrees roughly, winds 30, 35 miles an hour, nice little blast furnace feel. And it looks like we have a little storm here off to the edge on the Toledo Bend camera. That would be probably northwest of the site here. And here in town, not much going on. Now, we do have a couple of storms out there. Let's go ahead and take a look at radar. I'll go and show you the big picture first. We'll take a look at that, and then we'll go into the analysis mode, which is the closer in radar. But you can see, yeah, there are those storms we're seeing on Toledo Bend. There's the one up into Texas. That actually has a severe warning. We have a significant weather alert on a storm locally, so I guess that's worth going in and taking a look at. Here's what we have. There is that storm that is now, looks like it's weakening, moving up through Elizabeth. You can see the outflow boundary there, probably another, it looks like another brief burst of rain forming there just southwest of Glenmora. It's going to be brief heavy rain, maybe a few lightning strikes out of this. Let's see if we have any on these storms or these showers. Yes, that was a storm. Now it's a shower, losing its lightning, and that's a good thing to look at. If you're ever wondering, you know, what a storm, what is it doing? Just watch the lightning strikes. If we're seeing fewer, it means it's weakening. I know that's a very intuitive thing to say, but when this thing looks similar on radar, but you can see here in that last few minutes, we lost the lightning, and now that last scan, there's not as much there. So that thing's weakening. This one trying to pulse up, that's the one I was watching on the Toledo Bend camera, and now we've taken the tour of radar. So let's go on in and see how hot it is. It is, well, it's hot, 92 degrees, 95 up in Natchitoches, 86 in Baton Rouge. Where we see the 80s, that's where we have seen some storms at those sites. And we do have some heat advisories or heat advisory in effect here for Sabine, Natchitoches, Wynne, Grant, LaSalle, Catahoula, and Concordia Parish. Oh, good afternoon, John. How you doing? Good to see you here. So it's hot. Now, again, we don't have that same thing down here. You know how it goes. Maybe it's a degree or two cooler, something like that, but you're not going to feel it. So it is going to be hot. We're going to have light winds, it looks like, apart from near those storms. We'll see some gustier winds near any storms that pop up. But as the sun goes down, we lose instability. We lose the storms. We'll see them pop up again once again tomorrow, and that's what we're looking like for the next 7 days pretty much. So planner for the evening, thunderstorms possible until about 7 o'clock, 82 degrees there, mostly clear at 9, 78 by midnight. So it's not going to cool off terribly quickly here. And now that I look, I see I have a 6 p.m. Window on my planner. That's 2 minutes away, so I better nail that forecast. It's about a 20% coverage on the rainfall. We saw that on radar. Those storms go away, and then we see another round tomorrow, very similar, kind of moving in from the southeast to northwest is what we're looking at for tomorrow. There's not going to be a real threat for severe weather, but some 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. I feel like I say this every day. That's going to be possible near these summertime storms. So a general storm outlook. The interesting thing I see in this outlook is that this slight risk was like, nah, we're going to take up all of Nebraska. So it went to the left there. I kind of lined up with the state border. Kind of fun stuff there. Then tomorrow, a slight risk from my favorite place, the UP of Michigan, all the way down into north central Kansas. So if you are up in Omaha and you're flying out tomorrow, or you're making that drive back, you could run into some storms. And those storms up that way can get quite nasty. Quarter inch to an inch of rain for the next week. Another thing I've been saying now for the better part of the last 7 days. And that's just because we're going to see a generally scattered coverage to storms each day. About a 40% coverage on Monday. And then we fluctuate between 20 and 50% for the next 7 days. So pick out your day there if you have an outdoor plan, and just realize you're going to sweat, and then you might see a storm, and then you'll sweat again. That's what we do down here. All right, I'm going to cut it off for the 24-hour channel, and then I will keep going to show you the extended forecast, which I haven't even looked at because I know what the pattern's doing. I'm sure it's going to stay the exact same as it's been. So yeah, it's going to be kind of warm here, low to mid 90s for highs through July 6th. And yes, we are going to see that slight chance for above normal precip, meaning that we'll have scattered storms. And really, you can see an above normal amount of precipitation for a week in like an hour out of these storms that we get this time of year. So that's what we're seeing here. Not a persistent rainfall, but some scattered showers and storms each day right on through the 4th. All right, pretty easy stuff here. I don't know why that frame rate thing has popped on here. I'm going to have to figure that out and get rid of that. I'll do that on my own time. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll tell you what, though, it's still going to be there tomorrow afternoon because the girls just got back home. We're going to go watch TV and hang out and have fun. I'll take care of that in the morning, and I'll see you back here in the morning.